and say, you explain to them why. And I think again Sadhguru says, do not expect people to agree to your point of view, because everyone acts from his own memory. You are a product of your memory. We have to respect those. And we also have to get people to understand that no policy, this is another thing I am saying, gone are the days of HR having uniform policies. You need one policy for every employee and at different years. Today's policy may not be valid tomorrow. So, that is why HR policies will have no value. I think we have to totally throw out the old compensation laws and come up with, even if you look at performance linked pay and all that, there are limitations. That is what I would say. Yeah, any other?
So, the whole of the IT industry is undergoing a lot of change now, and we've seen even that Mahindra just as you spoke, people laying off. Maybe not true, but to some extent there is some thing there. So, based on past experiences, let's say banking industry has undergone some similar experience a few years back, and a lot of people have taken VRS and technology coming into play. And within technology industry now, whole automation and robotics is kind of taking up the bit with the ITs. So are there any learnings? What is your take on how should people approach? Because this is a very compassionate view that you've taken here, and looking at possibilities, and that's what even IT keeps talking about. But if you have any
Well, actually, when we shared this particular thing, one of the participants, one of the CEOs of a company, medium sized company in Coimbatore, said that we anticipate any company, today is IT, tomorrow is some other company, we do anticipate some problems in future. Every company goes through ups and downs. So, as a policy, we have built 2-year reserves for all employees. Anytime anything happens for 2 years, no employee of our company has to be worried, because we take care of salaries for 2 years. That is a reserve. That is the time we are buying for this is one alternative. Then we floated this. Why don't we now come up with many other kind of solutions and so on. For IT, the way I would look at it is, if you have redundancy, I mean redundancy is a relative concept, there is nothing like redundancy. Okay? If you take the view that I am talking of, human being is a possibility. It so happened on one fine morning, everyone is going for IT, you decided to be an IT fellow. So, you joined IT. I worked for 10 years, it did not work out. You have phenomenal competence, why don't you explore something else? You explore something else. So, first message is for individuals. Do not think IT is the only life that is available. There are many things that are there, number one. Number two, for the company I would say, do not throw people like this. Get out of this use and throw culture. Build some resources, and if you put your head together, put your head. You have your policy. Now, I can't dictate your policy. For example, you may say, if I have to throw out 10,000 people, I will not throw them out, I will give 25% of your salary, I will give 2 years time, 25% of your salary I am going to give you. Every month you will come and collect, but you will be put in some CSR activity. Half time you give me for CSR activity. 2 days in a week, 3 days in a week, you are on the bench, do some CSR activity. Go and teach in a school. I adopt office in schools. I will get into engineering colleges. I will work with an engineering college. I will work with a product. So, if you start, if IT fellows start innovating, I think they will do a whole phenomenal amount of service to the country. And then you can tell the fellow, bhai, I am giving you 25% of his salary, do not worry, respectable life. I do not even want to announce to this. In fact, I want to make it a part of the culture of the company. So, it is possible if we all decide to do that. Why this is happening? Because most companies in the last 10-15 years have become quarterly target oriented. Everyone is looking at the next quarterly target and so on. I think somewhere we have forgotten so this initiative should come from corporations, and this is a HR challenge. I mean, we should be working with these chaps and saying that can we do something about it. It is possible. It is not. I think throwing away 10,000 people, getting into the newspapers are always looking for all these kind of things, need not be the only solution. That is the easiest solution. Any other? Now, tell me, all this, does it make sense to some of you? Is it of any?
very idealistic?
I have a question. Competence, and I am particularly struggling with that part, because as a philosophy we don't believe in telling people to go, and we find that after a certain level, it's not that people cannot, but they don't want to acquire new skills, and competencies required for the organization are pretty much fixed, and for the next level, it's already, you need those, to grow, you need those. But these people are not able to scale up. Then how do you encourage people to get motivated to develop in their self, but try starting that journey, but the resistance is huge.
Yeah, there is no easy solution for this, but first thing I would say is, I think if I have to go back to what let us say Sadhguru is saying, and I strongly believe in it, why do I not want to grow up? Why do I not want to learn? If you ask me, if I put myself into the shoes of, while no two people may have the same reasoning, if you ask me, suppose I empathize a little with that fellow, I do not want to learn, I am appearing as I do not want to learn because I do not trust you. क्या ये सब प्रॉमिस करते रहते हैं, फाइनली दोज हु आर क्लोजर टू द CEO गेट promoted and all that, it is all mug. One possibility. Second possibility is I am satisfied, I am quite happy, why do you want to disturb me? You will find a number of these people in bank, bank employee, you promoted as a regional manager, posted in another place, बाबा नहीं मेरा family इधर है, सब कुछ इधर है, मैं जाना नहीं चाहता हूँ. Now some other fellows don't mind going there, but they suffer. I was just talking to Vice Chancellor of a university who has come from Andhra, who is living in Gujarat. The other day when I talked to him, he said that I retired as Vice Chancellor of another university. I don't know why I have come here. Last 1 year I am living without my family here, and it's a horrible kind of a situation. I keep questioning. He is doing a good job, the current place, but coming from Andhra, living in Gujarat, leaving his family there, and things like that. Just last night he called me. He said, "When are you coming to Hyderabad?" He is excited. He said, I have a bar, I have my son, daughter with me, I just got back, I have taken 15 days leave out of this and so on. So, it is the mindset for him. I said, the university where you are working in Gujarat is one of the best universities, you can't get a better opportunity than this. It is such a great kind of a place, etc. I said, Professor Rao, all this is fine, but I miss my family. Okay. So, different individuals may have, I think we will have to work with each individual, understand what is the kind of a perspective. Maybe we are trying to look at universal solution. For them the promotion is not important, for them something else is important. The possibilities, their possibilities are lying somewhere. So, you have to explore into psychological world. But for you and me as a HR manager, how many such worlds do you want to explore? I would say as many as possible, as many as you can. In fact, one of the lessons that we have learnt is everyone should become a coach in a company. Why only do you need some executive coaches? I think create a coaching culture. So, if you can create that little bit of a culture, get conversations going, maybe you will discover some kind of a solution. Okay? There is no principal solution for an issue like this. The principal solution is, let us discover what is bothering each one and what interests each one, when will it motivate each one may be different from person to person. But a conversation is important, some kind of an intervention is important, and that is where conversation becomes the first kind of a conversation. Ask the person, why is this? Give feedback, do all those kind of things. If at the end of all of it nothing moves, it is a choice both you and that person have to make. You make a choice, now I have done this much, not anymore, I do not want to invest my time. Okay? And that person makes a choice, the person has already made a choice, and the person is saying, do not touch me. Then why do you want to touch? You try to touch, person is not interested, leave the person on his own. Create an opportunity wherever something might strike him some point of time. So, you wait for this, that is all you can do. But the person has to face the consequences in organizational life. That is what normally I say, sorry, organizational life, this is the limit to which we can go. Now, what I have suggested is a very philosophical approach that should go through all in the company. That does not mean that incompetence will be tolerated to nth kind of a degree and so on. That is a choice you have to make.
So I think the bigger challenge that I'm facing, we've experimented with all whatever you said. First
Okay.
is having, the question came from the employee saying that we want to grow, and we did fine and we do not even send them for interviews without coaching them.
Okay.
So we do put them through some kind of a support system and then make them face interviews. Close grouping of interviews where they were not able to make it. Then after 4 or 5 interviews, they start getting selected. 3 months into the job, when they come back and say, I had a better life there, I want to go back. So obviously, you can't come back. And it's assumed that the organization will put up with that. Bigger resistance that,
Hmm.
well, we cannot have consequences. You have to put up with in public. Because that is our philosophy, which is a misunderstood.
Well, that's a choice you have to make, and maybe sometimes if you have to take tough decisions, you have to take those decisions. It's like, what do you do when you have some cancerous growth? You'll have to just say that, yeah, cut it. You'll have to do that. In fact, doing it, I mean, how do you feel? Is it human? I think it's quite human. Because then the disease will grow. It's bad for you, yeah, come on. Forget about the company, it's bad for you. It's bad for the rest of the people. So I would, I think tough decisions have to be taken. Otherwise, you are damaging that person and damaging the environment. So I am not against taking tough decisions. You have to take that. You have to take that. But it's still possibility. I am creating new possibilities for you. I know what you are here. Okay, I treat you with respect. You are a bigger possibility than here. You are wasting your time, my time. Please go out. Since you are not going to go out on your own, I am going to push you out. So my pushing out is to create possibilities for you. So why not? Philosophy is fine. Ethical issues. Somebody is not following ethics. So how long are you going to keep on teaching the fellow, now be ethical, and we don't know. I think you are going to say sorry, that is the end of the story. Okay, any other?
So can we take it offline as well?
Yeah, okay, thank you very much for your very patient listening. These are thoughts, these are philosophy or whatever values. I still believe HR is more a philosophy and a set of values. We try to spread it through systems, but it has not always worked. And when it doesn't work, don't forget the philosophy, forget the system and come back to the philosophy. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, once again. And I feel every time I listen to you, I feel that something very, very new and a new paradigm has born in my mind for again thinking through a long, long, long way. And of course, when we were deciding on what to be, the topic and kind of a thing, and the first thing that came to my mind was, can we have a vision like where we are heading to, and who better than you could have done justice to that title. And once again, I thank you so much. And a small, I know that you are having plenty of mementos and so many of the books, and you keep even giving back to so many other wanting people. But still, sir, it's a very, very kind, humble gesture. This is 50 pages. It's not appearing here, but in our heart you're living.